All right, welcome everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing Social Security and SSI checks at the same time. That's the focus of the video. Let's get into it and talk through all the details. All right, now first off, did you realize that some beneficiaries can get Social Security and SSI checks at the same time? Well, it's true, and that's exactly what I want to talk about here in this video. In fact, I just got done reading a report. The report was showing between 30 and 40% of seniors who are eligible for both of these checks at the same time don't even know about it. So that's exactly what prompted me to make this video, because if I can help anybody with this short video right here get extra checks out of Social Security that you may not even know you're eligible for, then this is certainly worth my time to make this video and certainly worth your time to watch this video as well. So anyway, I want to break down the details for you and exactly what you need to know about this and who may be eligible for it. So let's get into it and talk about what's going on and exactly what you need to know about it. However, really fast before we do, if you haven't done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, first off, thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel by hitting the subscribe button right down below the video. It's totally free to do so. I'm here for you every single day, advocating on your behalf, doing all the research, answering questions, and talking through very important topics just like this, trying to get you more money in your pocket every single month, every single year, and things like that. There's a lot of things going on right now, and it's a tough time financially for the vast majority of people, especially the low income and fixed income and seniors. It's a tough time out there. You've seen all the reports out there. You've heard me talk about it before in other videos. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below, and also right down below next to the subscribe button is a share button. Make sure to share this with your friends and social media. You never know who may be eligible for more checks from Social Security, and they probably don't even know about it. So again, let's help everybody out right now. Yes, there's like infinite amounts of money. Don't worry about it. If somebody else gets benefits, it's not going to limit your benefits either, okay? There's unlimited amounts of money, okay? Don't worry about it. There's plenty to go around, okay? Anyway, let's talk through the details about this. And again, when I read the details of this report just now, I thought there's no way that between 30 and 40% of people that are eligible for this don't know about it. But again, that's what the report is showing here. So again, if that is true, I certainly want to help you out, get some of these benefits here if this is your situation and if you can take advantage of this. All right, so first off, there's a ton of moving parts about this. I'm going to give you the details that you probably need to know. I'm not going to get into tons and tons of detail about it because we'd be here for a very long time, and honestly, it just gets confusing. But I'm going to break down the details for you. Okay, so this applies to Social Security retirement and even SSDI benefits. Now, I want to preface this by saying this much. If your Social Security retirement or disability SSDI benefit is above $943 as I film this video right now in 2024, you're most likely not eligible, okay? Because the reason I say that is, right now in 2024, as I make this video, the maximum benefit for an SSI beneficiary is $943. Therefore, if you're getting a Social Security retirement or SSDI benefit above $943, you're not going to be eligible for this. Okay, I'm just being real with you right away, because if that's your case, I don't want to waste any more of your time, things like that. I just want to make it very clear from the start here, okay? Now next, if you're sitting on wads and wads and wads of cash, if you're loaded, okay, I don't think that's the case of anybody, but I'm just saying, if you're sitting on tons of cash, okay, more than $2,000 as an individual or $3,000 as a married couple, you may not be eligible, okay? I want to clarify that really quickly again, just so we know who may be eligible or not. But if your check is below $943 as a retirement or SSDI beneficiary, you probably want to pay attention because you may be able to get some extra benefits here, okay? All right, so let me clarify exactly what I'm talking about. If you're receiving, right now, you are already receiving Social Security retirement or SSDI benefits, and again, you have limited income, limited resources, and your cash pile is below $2,000 as an individual or $3,000 as a married couple, then certainly pay attention to this, okay? All right, so here's what it comes down to. You can, again, in some instances, I cannot sit here and give a blanket statement and say, well, everybody. No, not everybody. The situation is going to be very different, but I want to point this out for you, okay? Now, here's the thing. If your income is limited and you're living on primarily your Social Security retirement or Social Security disability benefit, and it's below that 943 level there, and your cash in hand, as in your basically cash or cash equivalent that you have in your savings or whatever it happens to be, savings account, checking account, cash equivalents is below those thresholds I gave you, then again, you may be eligible for this, okay? But here's what it comes down to. It's called concurrent claims. It is a thing. It's not a proposal. It's not some pie in the sky, some fairy tale, something like that. This is a real thing. Please feel free to look it up if you want to. It's called concurrent claims. What it simply means is that you can potentially get 2 checks from Social Security at the same time, retirement or SSDI, and the SSI benefit to make up the difference. Now, let me make you an example here, okay? And again, like I said, there's a bunch of moving parts. I'm going to explain this in such a way that kind of gives you all the details you need to know, but does not go into too much detail here, okay? Let's just give an example, okay? Let's just say that you're currently receiving a Social Security retirement or SSDI benefit check in the amount of $600 a month, okay? If you're getting $600, now again, it could be $700, it could be $450, it could be $400, it could be $800. I'm just using $600 as a nice round number here, okay? So let's just use $600. That's the number, okay? All right, so if you're receiving a $600 monthly benefit right now or anything other than $943, in this example, I want to use $600, okay? So you're receiving a $600 monthly benefit, okay? If you don't receive any other income, as in you're not working part-time, you're not working full-time, you don't have pensions, all kinds of other income, then yeah, this is a good thing, okay? Now, if your benefit check is $600, when it comes down to SSI, they do not use the first $20 of your income basically against you. $20? Seriously? $20 is nothing, okay? I'm sorry, but that is a really weird number. $20 is like basically zero. But anyway, they don't use the first $20 of your income to basically use that against you. So in this case, they would look at your $600 benefit, they would reduce $20 whopping dollars off of that, in other words, to use their calculation here, and it would now come up with a $580 basically monthly income, okay, is what they'd be looking at. Now, they would take that $580 and they would think, okay, you don't have any other income. Your asset pile, as in your cash, is below the thresholds I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video. What is the difference between your $580 that they've used for this formula in the calculation compared to the difference of the maximum SSI benefit for an individual, $943? The difference is $363. That's the difference, okay? So in this case, if this is your situation, this person in this example that I'm giving here would potentially be eligible for an extra supplemental security income payment of $363 a month on top of their Social Security benefit in the amount of $600. Does that make sense? You follow that? Okay. So that is exactly what I'm talking about here. Okay. So this is what it comes down to. And yes, this is eligible for a lot of people. In fact, the report that I was referring to earlier in this video, they said that roughly 50% of people aged 65 or older are also, who are getting SSI, are also getting retirement or SSDI benefits. That's nuts. 50% of people receiving SSI are also getting other Social Security benefit payments, okay? So like I said earlier in the beginning of this video, if this one video helps out one person, or hopefully a whole lot more than that, get some extra money, it is certainly worth my time making this video, and certainly worth your time watching this video if it potentially gets you more money. Now, you might be wondering, okay, I'm super intrigued, I'm excited, I think this might be me, how can I know? On the Social Security website, there is an SSI tool. You can use that tool to determine if you may be eligible for this, okay? I would use that tool before you call Social Security. You can go to the website, Social Security website, and you can look for the SSI tool. In fact, I may link it down below in the description. Sometimes I get a little bit hesitant about linking things like that down below because they ask for very sensitive information. And again, I just want to make sure that you're protected. And again, I would never put some malicious link down below. I would never do that, okay? I know some of you think that, oh, I would do that. Okay, whatever. If that's what you don't think, that's fine. But I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. But my point is, Maybe I'll stick the link down there, but there's an SSI tool on the Social Security website. You can go through that tool and you can basically plug in all your information and they can say, hey, you may be eligible for this. In that case, you may want to file an application right away for SSI. Now, here's the thing. The SSI tool is not an application. It's literally just a tool to determine your eligibility for this, okay? But here's the thing as well for SSI. Just like a lot of these benefit programs, you need to submit an application for SSI. Now, here's the cool thing about it. By the time when you submit that application for SSI, it may take a little while to actually process those benefit payments and to see your eligibility. However, they would offer you back payment to your application date. So the sooner you apply, the better off you're going to be as far as potential back payment of basically the time it takes from application time frame through the time in which they actually approve your benefit. You may get that back payment, okay? So that's what I'm saying here. So I want to come back really quickly, break down the details of this. Now, again, I'm going to reiterate this really quickly. If your benefit amount is above $943, you're not eligible. Don't even look into it. There's no point, okay? Because that's the maximum. You can only get benefits equal to the maximum for SSI, okay? So I just want to make that very clear as well. Now, if your benefit is below $943 a month, whether it's from Social Security retirement or SSDI, and again, you have no other income, as in you're not working, you don't have a pension, you don't have annuity income. Again, the list goes on and on, all kinds of incomes that are on this list here. But basically, they're going to look at all of your income, including your current Social Security retirement or SSDI benefit. They're going to use that income to determine your eligibility for SSI, okay? So just remember all this, okay? But if you're significantly below $943 a month right now, with these other benefits, you may want to look into this. You may be getting more money, as in you may be eligible for SSI benefits in conjunction with your retirement benefit or your SSDI benefit, and you may not even know it, okay? That's what I want to point out for you, okay? So anyway, feel free to watch this video again. Leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Otherwise, check out the SSI tool on the Social Security website. Again, I'll stick that link for it down below in the description. Check that out there. Yes, it's going to ask for some very sensitive information, and that's right on the Social Security website. Make sure to double check that. It's going to be on the Social Security website, ssa.gov, and it should be a secure website. Never enter your information in on any other website other than a secured website like that, because there's a lot of things out there going on that are trying to get your personal information, okay? So anyway, I hope this helps you, but yeah, if this is your situation, you certainly want to look into that, and that's the formula they use. They basically find out is what is your total income, including your monthly benefit. They reduce the $20 that they don't count as income, and they don't use that against you, and then they figure out the difference between the maximum SSI benefit, $943 a month right now in 2024, compared to your current monthly benefit, and then they determine that could be your potential check amount. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I hope this helps you. Again, as always, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. If I need to come back and elaborate on this further, of course, I can certainly do that for you. Other than that, look into this. There's probably a lot of you here in this community that can probably get both benefit checks, and you may not even know it. So this simple video right here could be worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a monthly basis, possibly thousands of dollars a year for you and your monthly benefit, okay? So I hope this helps in some way, shape, or form. Either way, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so. Totally free to do so. Go back and check out the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Share this video with your friends on social media. There's a share button down below as well. Share this out with them. You never know who may benefit from this information. And as well, go back and check out the other videos here on the channel, including the ones that I've linked down below in the description or at the top of the comment section, or right now on your screen, you'll see some videos popping up as well. So take your selection now, and I'll see you again in just a minute in the next video, and enjoy your day.